review a long time ago, and I know I've said that about a lot of other videos, but I was due this 2 months ago in April, but this is a new excuse this time. My best friend borrowed this book, but then my math teacher took it away and wouldn't give it back for 2 months. So yeah, I have an evil math teacher, and I can go on for hours about it. So, I am, as you know, I'm reviewing Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver. It's a sequel to Delirium, and in that world Delirium, it's where love is called a disease, and it follows the story of a girl named Lena, and I don't think it'd be much of a spoiler to say that, yeah, she gets the disease.
I can't go out. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore.
If you haven't read Delirium, you could kind of leave, but I had a lot of high expectations for this book. It, left off on such a big cliffhanger because of Alex's death, and I was like the first book, or like one of the only books that actually cried when the character died, because how Lauren Oliver said it, it's just is like, wow, and it's just like heartbreaking, because like, let's just say when Finnick died, I didn't cry, I was just like mad. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? But here it's just like painful and agonizing and everything. It leaves off where Lena is, and I admit in the beginning it was just so confusing because there are no chapters in this book. It goes between then, now, then, now, then, now. It's some things that happened in the past couple months. Like, it goes between, let me just tell you right off the bat what then and now means. Then means when Lena was starting off in the wilds with the people she meets and everything. It's tough and it's an adjustment from the inner fence. And now is Lena in her development in the DFA, the Delaria Free America, and she's kind of doing it like a spy thing. I don't think that was much of a spoiler. That is just kind of a little explanation on what's going on. I really love this book. Once again, Lauren Oliver leaves you on a huge cliffhanger. I know when I read this book, I had this whole thing spoiled for me, and I was so angry. I was so angry. Someone told me, like, I was watching the Pandemonium trailer or something, and I scrolled down to the bottom comments, and I had what happened. Lauren Oliver never fails to entertain us with the loose and flowy language that she always uses. Especially with a book like this, and so emotional, and actually has to deal with love, it's really important. Or, this one looks like the cover. That's cool. I think that's it for the review that is non-spoiler, because I can just tell you that I love this book and it is as great, or I think it's better than the first one. Maybe you won't be pleased on how characters end up in the end, but it still is a great story. So I hope that you enjoyed reading this, and I would rate this a 4.5 out of 5. There is too much to be discussed. I mean, seriously, there's the whole Julian thing on whether you support Julian or Alex. I mean, I don't want to do Team Julian, Team Alex, because that's Twilight, and this is not Twilight. Are you Julian or Alex? First off, let me just say that at first I started off reading, and I had my heart set on Alex. Okay, I always knew Alex was gonna, I always felt Alex because he was the first one. But then I was meeting Julian, and he made it really hard for me to hate him, although I tried to. The unfortunate thing for me is I already knew that she ended up with Julian and that Alex was actually alive, because I got it spoiled by some lovely YouTube comments on the bottom of the Pandemonium trailer thingy. So I was really angry, and I was just like, okay, let's just see how I feel about it. And it still was intense to know that Lena was going to be captured by the demonstrators or all the DFA thing, so it still was a great thing. And even though like a main detail was revealed to me, it still didn't cover up the main plot. I think there's much to be said about this book, about how you felt when Blue died, and the whole adventure of it. I mean, it was like so many going on, like especially when she did the whole then now thing. It added more action into there because you have action at both times and at all times. So I think that was a good job, Lauren Oliver. I heard for the next book, the last book in the trilogy, Requiem, there's going to be, Lauren Oliver revealed to us that there's going to be 2 point of views. So who do you think the second point of view is going to be? I already know it's going to be Lena, because that's kind of messed up if it isn't. So Elena, and I was thinking, what if it's like Hannah, Raven, or Lena's mom? You know? Oh, that's another thing we got to figure out in the next book. What's going on with Lena's mom? You know, like, why didn't she come back for her? Why she, I know, like, to protect her and everything. Now that she was safe and everything, then why could she, like, send some message? And then the whole thing with Alex, and he was in the crypts, and now at the end of the book, he's like, don't believe her. And it was like, oh, snap. Oh, you didn't say that. You know, it was like, the whole time, you're thinking, like, oh shoot, that is Alex, and he's back from the crypts, and he's a little psychopathic. That's not good, because Lena might choose Julian instead of him. That's what you're thinking the whole time, right? But those are the things we gotta figure out for the next book. So here's my questions for you. Please comment on the bottom with your response. Please, 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 please. And the questions are, who do you think the 2 point of views in Requiem are going to be? And Team Alex or Team Julian? I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.